Hey everybody, I just put to bed the second mock draft, this one based on the Saints acquisition of the two new places in the NFL draft first round at number 16, number 19, after the deal they made with the Philadelphia Eagles. And I have to remark that the Saints are not moving up to get Malik Willis. In fact, there's no quarterback in this NFL draft that's worthy of being in the top 15 picks. Okay? None. I'm not saying that some idiot team won't make a deal for one of them, but it will be an overreach. They're not worth it. It's not that they're not good prospects, they are, but they're not so good that they're worth you trading into the top 15. There's some people who think that the Saints are getting these two picks. Remember, they had one already, okay? But they were down at 18. There are people who believe that the Saints are just simply getting the two picks to trade them again to go higher for a quarterback. If the Saints parlay those two to go higher, it's not for a quarterback. And not only that, where the Saints are right now at 16 and 19 is a pretty good place where they can expect to land a top flight wide receiver like Chris Olave, who some people have going in the late first round, and Jordan Davis, who some people believe is the Godzilla of the NFL draft. Okay? So the Saints are in position, and I think they should stay there, to get two players that will really set the tone for the organization for the next 10 years. Because if they get Chris Olave, Ohio State guy, pair him with Michael Thomas, Ohio State guy, Jameis Winston, a quarterback, Davis and Kamara, Alvin Kamara, running back. You get the idea. Taysom Hill, Al Troutman at tight end. As it looks right now, if they did that, it would be absolutely stocked. And that's just considering the first round of the draft. That doesn't even begin to look at the rest of the draft, let alone free agency afterward, okay, signings. So the Saints are going to be in a dandy position to not only make a run for the playoffs, but arguably control the NFC South the way the other teams are looking. But I will say this again, and I'm just making this airtight, solid comment. There is no quarterback in this 2022 NFL draft that is worthy of the lofty position of Jameis Winston or Kyler Murray or Baker Mayfield, or you name any of the quarterbacks that have went a top 10 to 15. Matt Jones went at 15. Some people expected him to go number 1. There's no quarterback in this discussion that has enjoyed a projection of being number 1 pick. Number 1 pick NFL quarterbacks are quarterbacks that have won national championships. Okay? There are only a handful of quarterbacks that were so good that they were picked really high, even though they didn't. Zach Wilson of BYU being one of those quarterbacks. But even then, BYU was in the conversation for the national championship for a time. They were conference champions. So, no. There's no quarterback in this group that fits the definition of elite NFL draft first round pick. None. Not to say that they may they won't get there as NFL players. That's a coin flip. But I'm willing to bet that you're not going to get a solid starting multiple Super Bowl winning quarterback out of this group. And I love Malik Willis and his talent, but he has to be given time to develop. He has to be on a team that has the right fit for him. That's why I think the Cowboys getting him and letting him sit behind Dak Prescott's the best thing. In that position, once he gets plugged in, sure. Playoffs, Super Bowl, not out of possibility. But Malik is tantalizing because of his athletic ability and his throwing ability. But from a standpoint of running an NFL pro-style offense, he is still very raw. And there's a lot that has to be continued to be developed. So, no. But you have people comparing him to Deshaun Watson already, which is an insult to Deshaun. And what he did and where he was at Clemson. So, no. The Saints are looking to get into the conversation for an elite wide receiver and an elite defender. More pointedly, a defender like a Jordan Davis of Georgia. Subscribe to Zenny62, bookmark OaklandNewsNow.com. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.